I tried to speedrun making one of my favorite Austrian meals, the Kaiserschmarrn. The definition of speedrunning is to complete something much faster than normal. The criteria for this speedrun, aside from making a delicious sweet treat, are starting and ending in a clean kitchen. This does include washing the pan, but dishes in the dishwasher are counted as cleaned up. Now, for the step-by-step guide to this speedrun, first start by melting 2 tablespoons of butter in a pan, then separate 1 egg. Now we will add a good amount of sugar to the melted butter and start caramelizing it. This will be most of the sugar added to this supposed to be sweet dish, so be generous here and add as much as you think is appropriate. Now we gotta whip the egg white until it forms stiff peaks. In between every step of making the dough, we gotta make sure to remember to stir the sugar. To the bowl with the egg yolk, add 100 grams of all-purpose flour and 125 milliliters of milk. If you aren't comfortable with multitasking, you could obviously make the dough first and start making the caramel after. Now we gotta stir the sugar again. Add 1 packet or around 7 grams of vanilla sugar and add a pinch of salt to the mixing bowl. Now mix the ingredients until smooth. When this is done, we gotta stir the sugar again. Gently, or like here not quite so gently, fold in the egg whites. Make sure to mix until just combined. It's better to have some spots of egg white left than to overmix. Now pour the dough into the pan and spread it out. If you like raisins, you can sprinkle a handful of them on top. Here, I decided to forgo them for the sake of speed. When the bottom of the Kaiserschmarrn is cooked and the sugar isn't burnt yet, split it into 4 pieces and flip them over. You don't have to be too careful with these pieces, we'll cut them up later anyways. Add some butter underneath to keep them from sticking to the pan. While this is cooking, also make sure to clean up as much as possible. I managed to do all my cleanup here. After cutting the Kaiserschmarrn up, stir it around to spread the caramel as much as possible and plate it. Finish by washing the pan and the spatula. Serve the Kaiserschmarrn with some apricot jam, some powdered sugar, or some powidl if you can find some. And then you're done in just under 13 minutes.